of the future. If you'd like me to do prediction field, let me know in the comments below. Just a reminder, we do lives here on Saturdays and Sundays at 10 a.m. Central and Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. Central. So make sure you mark down your calendars and let's get rolling. Okay, well, the first question of the day is Dogecoin. There it is. I'm flying solo today, so you have to going to be a little slower than usual on everything that I'm doing. Just waiting for all the people to come into the chat. Let's do a couple of readings before that time. Okay, let's have a look at Dogecoin. Okay. One more shuffle, and we'll get right into it. Okay, well, the Dogecoin, it seems that a lot of the people are kind of distracted by other things right now. The price of the coin is going to be pretty late leveled off. Then I believe in the next little while it's going to be going up. So be a great buying opportunity for everybody out there who doesn't own Doge or wants even more Doge. Not financial advice, of course, to get into Doge, because I think something is on the horizon for Doge from Mr. Elon Musk. Okay, so he's probably going to announce something or say something on Twitter, which he's probably going to be owning in the next little while, if everything goes as he wants it to happen. And we just got to wait for all the nonsense to end and money talks and the rest of that conversation. um, I believe that's what's going to be happening very, very soon for Elon Musk and Twitter. But Doge seems to be going fairly good. It's holding its own against many of the other more seasoned cryptocurrencies that are out there, and a lot of the newcomers. Even now, everybody tends to like Shiba Inu even much better. Okay, and it is. They're two different animals. Okay, so but Dogecoin on its own, I believe, is going to go up in the next little while. So make sure that you fill your bags if you would like to. And the people that are involved in it are fairly good. Nothing wrong there. A lot of the things that were hidden are now being revealed within the team itself. Even now, there's not much of a team working on it at this time. I think it hasn't been really worked on for the last couple of years, the protocol and all that. And that's going to be coming into something brand new, with more people coming onto the Doge team, as it were. To actually do some programming on it instead of leaving it out in the middle of a field somewhere. It's becoming more and more important, okay, as a cryptocurrency going forward. So, yeah, that's Doge. Nothing wrong there. That the price will go up in the next little while in a good way. Maybe $1, $2 in that vein. Okay, so that was Doge. Let's have a look at the next one. Then we'll get to the chat. I see some people are asking many questions on the chat, but we got to get through the questions from people before from the comment section. Okay. Oh, just a reminder, if I don't get to your question today, make sure you put it in the comment section so I remember to put it into the next show. Okay? So let's look at VRA. I have no idea what this one is all about. I know it is a cryptocurrency, but anything beyond that, I don't know. Okay, let's have a look at the cards on this one. Hmm. Okay, VRA seems to be kind of lackluster. A lot of the people that were walking away from this one because they didn't see any real potential from it are going to be rethinking their thoughts on this project and maybe coming back around, but it won't be for quite some time. There hasn't been a lot of action going on with this one, and uh, it's that new cycle of the cryptocurrency. A particular cryptocurrency will have a lot of fanfare in the very beginning, and then it kind of dies off for the next little while until they actually do something and accomplish some of the things that are on their to-do list. And I think that's what's happening with VRA at the moment. The price is pretty lackluster for the next 3 months time, um, while the team is building behind the scenes and rearranging the people that are working on this project. um, Moving forward, I think it's going to be a little lull for the next little while as they work on many of the things that they had promised on the blockchain moving forward. And uh, and with that, until they actually bring something to the forefront, I think it's going to be very, very quiet on the VRA front until they actually start having little victories and accomplishing things in the near future. Um, and the price is going to be pretty flat for the next foreseeable future for the next 3 months. I think it's going to be very, very flat, um, as there's not much hoopla about the project. We're not going to see a lot of people getting excited about the cryptocurrency, so not a lot of money is going to be going into that one. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. Difi ARC, will it reach $1 this year? Okay, another one I don't know much about. Let's have a look at that. And we got two more from the comment section, and then we'll get into the chat. I'm pretty sure there's a few people there now. Okay. So this is the Difi ARC $1. Okay, so it seems that this project is not going to get to that point in that amount of time in the year. There's a lot of confusion going on within the camp, uh, the DeFi ARC camp. So this is going to be being reflected in the prices for the next little while. A lot of the things that they're just trying to accomplish probably won't be done on time, as per normal with most cryptocurrencies. They promise many things at certain times and they don't quite work out that way. I do see it being a viable cryptocurrency for the future, but at this moment it's kind of lackluster for the next little while, as everybody's attention's on other things going on around, especially the price of the Bitcoin and other things going on around the planet. The team is going to be changing gears into reorganizing themselves, and this is also going to be reflected in the price as well going forward. We're gonna. It's 10 cards, so there's an end of a cycle. So I think the health is going to be improving from here on in for the next little while. So the price is going to be a little lackluster, and probably after a year or so, I think the price is going to be taking off as it gets more relevant to the ecosystem. Okay, so that was DeFi ARC. Will it reach that $1? And the answer to that question is no. might get close to it, but I don't think it's going to actually reach that target. Okay, let's get on to the next one, and then we'll get into the chat. That says ATH $30. Okay, for the next year. It seems that it will get to that price point for the year. A lot of things that were going on behind the scenes have been reversed. I guess they saved the situation to get it to that point, for that price point for the end of the year. Because we got the Ace of Cups, which means always yes, it will get to that point. We got the Death card, but it's reversed. So I think they're on a trajectory of not getting to that goal, and something happened along the way and changed the trajectory of that price point in the near future. Yeah, so it will get to that price point in that time. So it'd be a good buying opportunity for many of the people that are interested in this one. Not financial advice, of course, but it may be a good time to look at that project and maybe put a little bit of money in there. Now for the next one. And this is the last one for today that somebody had asked. Tesla med beds in the UK. This I don't know anything about. I know who Tesla is, and I've heard of med beds. Okay, it's some weird science, proto science thing that was going on. I think it was in North America here. Never really took off to the way that they thought it would be. Let's just have a look if it gets into the UK at all. Okay, and then we'll get into the chat. Okay, so will it get into the UK? And the answer to that question is no. A lot of the things that are surrounding that situation is smoke and mirrors. We got the magician going on, tomfoolery going on behind the scenes with that project. And there's people that are part of that situation that are actually getting into a lot of trouble. They're promising everything and not returning anything in return to the people. So I don't see it getting into the UK anytime soon. Okay. Other things we can see about this one. It's not. It doesn't have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Of course, it's reversed. So I guess if you're an investor in this idea, you're probably going to be losing a lot of money on this on the product, and they're not going to be able to tame the media talking about this one and all the negative aspects of this product. Okay, so it's going to do very horribly in the next little while on a social understanding of the product itself. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Let's get into the chat. Okay, what do we got here? Lots of people talking. Good morning. Happy Easter. Thank you. Good morning, Dilly Dilly. Christopher Contat was asking about, put it on the screen here. Could you look at the Moonswap and or Conflux? I guess those are two different projects. Let's have a look at the first one, Moonswap. Okay. They're trying to be a little quiet today because the wife is in sleep mode because she did the night shift. So if you're wondering why I'm being quiet, that's why. Okay. Okay. Moonswap. Okay, so Moonswap, it seems to be um, not too bad. There's a lot of nastiness going on within the team itself as they're switching gears. So they were on a trajectory, and now they've thought they were at the end of a cycle. 10 card upside down. So now they have to carry on with that cycle with the change, okay, going on within the team. So there's going to be some new people coming into the situation, okay, new programmers, new lawyers, and all that sort of thing behind the scenes. I guess every team needs a good lawyer these days, just because a lot of the friendships have been soured within the team and the project itself. Um, and I don't see that price point going up at any time soon because of all this stuff going on behind the scenes. It's more of a legal thing going on behind the scenes and probably won't really take off for some time. They won't be celebrating at all for another 2 years' time for it to all these things to resolve themselves. It will carry on. I don't think it's going to be an amazing cryptocurrency for the future, um, and probably one that I wouldn't really get involved in um, at this time or ever. Um, what else can we see? Mm, yeah, I do see this huge changeover of management within the team, management for cryptocurrency. Okay, so there's going to be new leadership coming in and new branding coming in, and they're going to be changing the trajectory of the project itself. Okay, so that's Moonswap. Hopefully that answers that question. And let's have a look at Conflux. I'm hoping that's how that's pronounced. Okay. So Conflux, let's have a look. So Conflux, it seems, a lot of things that they were hoping for are going to be collapsing in on themselves as more information comes from the darkness, as they say. Um, and they're because of all of these things happening within the team itself, it's going to be affecting that price as usual, and it's going to be one of these price points that you're going to have to be very, very patient on, like many of the cryptocurrencies that are out there, and wait for it to go up. Now it will go up. We got the Ace of Wands with that, and the Ace of Cups. So yes, the price will go up, but it won't be for quite some time because of a lot of things going on. Okay, seems to be a common thread or theme with cryptocurrencies right now as they try to reestablish themselves and find their place in the cryptoverse because of what Bitcoin did not that long ago. Okay, which kind of made a lot of the other cryptocurrencies null and void because of the layer two. And I still can't remember the thing that they did with it. Maybe somebody out there knows what it was, but they put another layer on top of Bitcoin, which allowed contracts. So a lot of these other cryptocurrencies are no longer necessary. Okay. So you're going to see a lot of the cryptocurrencies really kick it into high gear to keep viable, okay, in the crypto space. If Bitcoin can do everything uh, that the other cryptocurrencies are trying to do, why do you need any of the other cryptocurrencies going forward, right? So it doesn't really have a use case. Bitcoin being the stronger of the blockchains out there, you would just use that one instead of something that's unknown. So getting back to the Conflux, I think they're gonna make it. Okay. Probably another one that I wouldn't really get involved in. Uh, they're pretty beat up by trying to reorganize themselves and rethink the direction that they need to go to stay viable. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question on Conflux. Okay, now Dilly Dilly has a question. He asks, which one will be used the most in the future as currency? BTC Lightning Network, or BCH, which is Bitcoin Cash, or LTC. I think it's going to be a combination of BTC will be the bigger one, and everybody that is not connected to the Lightning Network will probably be using Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin in the near future as people get onto the Lightning Network going forward. The Lightning Network is growing quite a bit. Now, there's a good question if the Lightning Network is actually controlled by the banking cartel. Okay, not many people know what the Lightning Network is, so let's give the question: is the Lightning Network controlled by the banking cartel? Okay. Hmm. It was, but now it's been changed to another organization. Okay, making it more and more safe. People are going to feel more confident in the um, Lightning Network going forward. For the people that don't know, Lightning Network is a layer 2 solution for the slowness of Bitcoin. Um, just a generic blockchain. Makes things quick and very, very cheap. It's less than the Satoshi to do a transaction on top of the Lightning Network. Um, it's going to gain favor. We got the Wheel of Fortune with that. So I believe it was being controlled by a not so nice organization. There's a lot of evidence to that, but I think it's been taken over by another group. Okay, going forward, and I can't really get into that here on YouTube. Okay, for reasons I don't want to have my channel shut down. But yeah, there's a lot of that going on behind the scenes. So to answer the question, Bitcoin is going to be used more with the Lightning Network than Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. We have some people saying hello, hello. We got a Twitch guy. Hello, Twitch. Somebody got wrecked on Dogecoin because he missed an opportunity. And here's a reminder: when the market is low, buy. When it's high, sell. Everybody does the opposite for whatever reason. Always do the opposite. As Warren Buffett always says, even though I don't really care for the gentleman, um, when people are greedy, be afraid. When people are scared, be greedy. Write that on a piece of paper or something and stick it to your forehead. And every time you're looking at the cryptocurrency market, ask yourself the question: is everybody being greedy? Okay. That's when your indicator to sell. Okay, take some cream off the top. When everybody's frightened, oh, it's gonna fall apart. Like right now, if you pay attention to the cryptocurrency news, everybody's, oh, it's gonna crash. Oh, it's gonna die. Blah 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 blah. This is when you buy. Okay, change. It's the opposite to what you're emotionally prone to. Okay, so so now everybody's frightened. It gives you, okay, and me great buying opportunities for cryptocurrencies because people don't understand this thing's gonna win the race. We just got all these little bumps in the road. Okay, that's how I look at them along the finish till the finish line. Okay, so when everybody's, oh, the world is collapsing. This is when you buy. When everybody's, yeah, Bitcoin. This is when you stop buying. Okay, and then you take some cream off the top and wait because it's that cycle, right? Then everybody's going to go, and then you put your money back in. Simple? Yes, that's the way to do it. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay. Um, I'm not sure what this is, but I'm going to put it on the screen. Do you dream interpretations? I don't. I know the wife does dream. Um, I don't normally remember my dreams, so I don't do anything from that, unfortunately. I know a lot of psychics that do that. Unfortunately, I don't really remember many of my dreams to um, foresee future events with that method. I'm more of an what they call an awake psychic medium, uh, channeler, where somebody like Edgar Casey, known as the sleeping psychic or medium, I get it when my eyes are open. Many psychics can't do that. They have to be in a trance like state to get that information. It's a little harder to get information when you're up and about and awake. Okay, but it can be done. So, unfortunately, I don't do dream interpretations. Ah, yeah, I do that. Um, I do that. Okay, but I don't have visions from dreams, unfortunately. Okay, so now we sorted that out. Will Cirus crypto reach $20 in the next 3 years? Okay, don't know anything about that crypto, but let's see what the cards say. Ho 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 ho! Jeez, 3 nights. We got the Knight of Pentacles, we got the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I think that's a yes. In the $20 in that next 3 years, yes, most definitely. We got the wands where they're going to be working really hard in the background. We got the emotional, like cups are all about water, emotion, all the emotions going into that statement is yes. And we got the Knight of Pentacles, which is all about money, wealth, material possessions, that sort of thing. Um, that's weird. 3 nights. I'll show them to you. Boom, boom, boom. Very, very interesting. I've never seen that before. So, Dilly Dilly, this is your day. You hit it on the mark. So, yes, it will get to that point. in the next 3 years. Um, I've in all my years of doing readings, I've never actually seen something like that happen. Very interesting. Okay, so yes. So if you'd like to, maybe put some money into Cirus crypto. Okay, not financial advice, of course. You do whatever you want to do. Okay. A friend from Twitch was asking a question. I'm feeling this week will be the last drop in cryptos. Do you see this at all? Or do the cards see this at all? No, it's not going to be the last drop. It hasn't really been a huge drop, really. It's kind of been, it dropped about 2%. Well, Bitcoin. The others have dropped much, much more, like 10, 15%. Uh, we have to watch that news and not get caught up in that news cycle. Oh, again, like I was saying previously, this is the great time to buy when everybody is panicking. Ups and downs are a normal part of cryptocurrencies or any other market. So ride them out. Okay. Things don't go up continuously. They're going to be right cycles. Everything has cycles. So just capitalize on those cycles. Okay. When it drops, buy. When it starts to go back up, sell. Or if you want to, sell. Or take some cream off the top and pay off some bills and buy some things. And then if you have any left over and it goes down, you buy back in. Simple as that. I know people pay thousands of dollars on trading courses. It's really that simple. Okay. When the market drops and everybody's like, ooh, that's when you get greedy. Okay. Okay. But yeah, there's going to be other drops. It's just normal part of daily life. Okay. Card reading on my crypto and how I am doing by it. Okay. So a 3-card reading. And we got Domino. Hello, Domino. Mommy's doing something in the kitchen. He's come to tell me. Yes. You gonna sit there? Yeah. Okay. Getting back to the reading with my assistant here. His tail everywhere. Okay. So, you got the Ace of Cups. We got the. I think there's a situation where you're listening to somebody else that's kind of leading you down the wrong road on your cryptocurrency um, stuff. Don't listen to them. You got the right information already within you. Okay. And this long journey that you're thinking that it will take will not be taking that long for that goal that you have. So your cryptocurrencies are just fine the way that they are. Okay. If you probably need some more Bitcoin and Litecoin and Ethereum. Okay. But overall, I believe you're okay. Okay. So, any chance SWFTC and radio? I'm not sure the question. Okay. So I guess that's two separate things. Okay. So SWFTC. We'll do a reading on that then. And then we'll do the reading on the Realio Network. Okay. Okay. So the SWFTC, whatever that is, seems to be okay. They were having a moment of everything collapsing on them, and this is going to be transferred into the price, that negative energy. So, like I said before, when the systems, when everybody's "Ooh," buy, that's when you buy. Um, I think it's fairly viable. It's going to be okay. It's not going to be anything like a Bitcoin or anything, but um, it's going to do very well for the next foreseeable future. So, not financial advice. If you want to get into that one, that's perfectly fine. Um, I think they're going to have a bit of a pump in the next little while. And then, as every other crypto has done in the past, dump. So, that's just normal. So, the Realio Network. I see a lot of turmoil on this one. Them are going to be kind of not being forward with everything that they're doing. They're going to be. Um, this is the price. It's going to be flat and kind of not going up or down in any great shape for the next little while. The health of it is okay for the next. This will be for the next 3 months. I do see this one not really going too far into the future. Um, there's just a lot of things going on where I don't think will stay viable. Okay, so probably one that you probably would want to stay away from for the next little while. Okay, hopefully that answers two of your questions. And we got Dilly Dilly again. Yes. It will take off, but it's not by the end of the year. I think that it's going to be the summer lull as they normally do, and then after that, it's going to start to really ramp up. And there's other things going on behind the scenes. Um, that are going to be affecting the price in a major way. We got that short squeeze happening at this moment. So when people get excited about cryptocurrencies, probably by the end of the summer ish, everybody's going to jump back in and the price is going to take off again. Okay. So, do you see Ethereum reaching $8,000 by the end of the year or end of 2022? Okay. That's a good question. They're all good questions. So. Some really good, a lot of the roadblocks that are impeding it are going to be disappearing. They got the Wheel of Fortune, okay, in the price. And we got the Strength card, which is taming things and staying good and everything like that. So just telling me, yes, it's going to reach that amount of money in that amount of time. And I'm assuming that's the American price, not the Canadian price. Right now, it's like $3,000 to $4,000 Canadian. So, yeah, it's going to reach that amount of money in that amount of time, and probably way beyond that. Okay, so as I always say, get that Ethereum than the Bitcoin. Okay, get them in both. Get them both. Would be a good thing to do. Okay. Happy Easter, Rosie. Of course, our Easter bunny was stuck in the snowstorm here in Winnipeg. So, Andre, how do you see the RSR doing? Will mainnet be on time? Also, bull run prediction. Okay. RSR. So, RSR is going to, so the mainnet will be functional. I know everybody was hoping that this change of their change is going to be very, very soon, and changes on their mainnet. I don't see it happening for a little longer. Okay, it's not going to happen for quite some time. I don't think they're going to be having a bull run at any time soon. They're going to be steady and deliberate and slow for the next. I know everybody wants everything now, but things don't really happen that way, especially in the crypto market. They say they're going to happen at a certain time, but tack on a few years to that timeline, as we know from Ethereum. Okay, 2.0 is supposed to be 2017, and now it's just being released. So I think that's the case with this situation that you're having here. And with everything else going on, I don't think they're going to have a huge run. Okay. They're just going to be following the Bitcoin price like most other things. Okay. There's not going to be a breakout from that cryptocurrency Bitcoin connection. Okay. REEF. Okay. Rosie was asking about, could you do a 3-card spread for REEF? Okay. Hmm. They've averted distraction. It's upside down, so um, they're going to be under a lot of scrutiny. There's a lot of things happening within REEF. There's the black hats. This is the card I have that represents black hats. Okay, it's upside down, so everything that was the management, okay, it's going to be turning on its head, and they're going to be over. They're going to be very closely monitored by the SEC probably for the next little while. So I do see them going through a stale moment in time as that happens, as they're trying to fix the management. So on the back door, there's going to be under new management. Um, that will be happening, but it's going to cause some shockwaves within the REEF community and its system. Okay. Super Whittle Guy says, Happy Easter, everyone. And let's see what we got here. Card on Shiba Doge. Okay. That's not popular, is it? Nobody asked about that. And I'm assuming there is a Shibadoge out there somewhere. Okay. Shibadoge. They just got to get more creative with their names. Okay. Ooh. Lots of confusion within the structure. The health of it is waning. This is going to be for the next 3 months. A lot of people are going to be not pleased with many of the things going on within the platform itself. The people, this is one of the cards, and it was right side up, the tower. They're going to have a dropout with the people that are working on it. And right next to that is Black Hats. So they're getting their fingers into everything. And because of that, we're going to see huge shockwaves within that platform itself. So this causing confusion within the community and the platform itself. So it's going to be affecting the price in a huge way. So now you know why the price is not going to take off in the next little while. Okay, so that was Shibadoge. Will they pull out? Let's have a look. It's going to be a while until they resolve their issues behind the scenes and become viable. Okay? But they're going to be around. Ooh. Okay. We better do that pretty quickly. We got Super Chat, $5. Thank you. Can you give a reading for Drip for the next few months? Drip. Okay. So we'll do a 3-month look at Drip. Okay, so I guess it's a cryptocurrency. Drip is going to be just fine. I think the price is not going to be amazingly, but it's going to carry on the way it has been for the next little while within that 3-month period of time. Everything, there's some stuff happening with the people. There's always something happening with the people, but there's nothing major going on with that. They're overturning many of the things going on behind the scenes, and they're going to do it in fine fashion, and nobody on the outside is going to notice anything going on with the platform unless you're looking very, very, very closely. But it is there. So the price is going to be pretty steady. I don't see any major drops or buying opportunities or selling opportunities in the near future. It's just going to be steady for the next little while. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. So, somebody's asking, Andre, can you give me a reading on Drip? Yeah, we already did that. Robert S. wants a 3-card reading. Just a reminder, if you like a personal reading by me over Skype or WhatsApp or whatever you need to use in your part of the world, go to my website, secondreadingsbyandre.com, and all the information there is there. Email me and we'll set up a time and all that sort of thing, and we'll do a personal reading together. Okay. But Robert S. would like a 3-card reading. Okay. And Super Little Guy is talking up a storm with the other, which is awesome. Okay. So, 3-card reading for Robert. There's something we got. I'll just show you the card. If you've been watching any length of time, you know what that's all about. 3 of Swords is always there's you, your goal, and something coming between that. So that's going to be happening, whatever goal you have at this moment. Something's going to be coming between you and that goal. I don't, in the next little while, I don't see you overcoming that unless you really pay attention to the things happening around you. And then you'll see the solution to hop over that. Okay. So just be in the understanding that there is this uh, roadblock in the way. Okay. And once you identify it, you'll see a way around it. Okay. And it's not going to be as hard as you thought. It's going to be something very simple where you can get around that situation. So don't be hindered by this small roadblock coming up from you and your goal. Okay. And you'll be just fine. Hopefully that helps you out. Uh, okay. Super Little Guy and Barton are having a conversation. Ah. I guess it's a response to the reading I gave him. Thanks, Andre. You know me. I'm still trying to get that ultimate bottom. There is no ultimate, unless it goes to 0 or something. I want that 1500 USD ETH. Ah, Marlin. Okay, now I know where it's coming from. Yes, there's going to be drops, and it's just normal every day, um, up and down. Okay. Rosie is talking to Super Little Guy. Is this another super chat? Okay. I don't think I've done this. Okay. $5 USD super chat. Thank you very much. Will I be able to retire this year with my crypto holdings? It's all Dogecoin. No, I'm kidding. Let's have a look. Not quite. It won't be this year. It'll probably be the next year after that. So you're gonna have to hold on for another year. It seems you're doing everything correctly, and don't get into the thinking that you have to change everything. It's just the timing aspect of everything going on around you, um, and the market and everything else that's going to be happening very, very soon. Okay, a lot of people are going to be finding themselves in this situation where the whole world has been turned upside down because of the old system crumbling. Okay. And I think this is what's going to be affecting your retirement idea. I don't think if you did retire, I don't think you'd be hard up with the choices that you made. It just wouldn't be healthy. You'd have to be very careful with your finances if you did do that. So not quite yet. You're very, very close, and the whole system has to play itself out It's not what you're doing, it's what the rest of the world's doing. So I think you're right on track with everything that you're doing. It just take a little longer than you would plan. That's just the way it is at the moment. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. Okay. What are we doing on time here? Look for any other super chats. Hey, Brad's here. Hello, Brad. We're almost, we got like 5 minutes left. Just seeing if there's any. Brad Hall is educating everybody about things. Awesome stuff. Super little guys. I should do an affiliate thing, which I don't really know how to do yet. I'm got a lot of things on the back burner on things I got to work on for the business side of things. I am looking into that. So an affiliate thing would be if you, the people, want to promote my psychic readings to other people, you would get a cut of that. That's basically what an affiliate program would be. Okay. Dark is here. Hello, Dark. I'm just getting through Super Whittle Guy and other people's conversation here. So according to a channeler, Archangel Michael said, COVID will not be over until 2024. And of course, I can't get into that really in any great way. How would I phrase this without getting into trouble? It is over. Okay. It wasn't a real thing, really. Or wasn't that dangerous, really, compared to other things that can happen and have happened in the past. It's not a real pandemic. But the powers that be, the people in power always want to stay in power. Okay. And they're going to do everything that they can to keep in power and keep you afraid. So we would turn to them in times of need, even though it was created by them. Okay. Um, so that nonsense is probably correct. It won't be over till 2024 because things are going to be changing for them. Okay. They're no longer going to be the ones in power, or they're going to be finding something else to keep us in fear and to keep us wanting them to solve our situation. That's human nature. Okay. So, not to get into too much trouble with YouTube, it's correct. They will use that fear thing for much longer than it actually is a thing. Make sense? Okay. It's not gonna kill everybody. Not even close. Okay. With that, I think that's our hour. Always grateful for the people coming in and having those awesome questions. If I haven't gotten to your question, make sure you put it in the chat part so I can put it for the next show or next shows. Okay. So I don't forget. Okay. And make sure you, if you like a personal reading with me, make sure you go to Second Readings by Andre. I'm not on the ball here. Let's see. Is this it? Dun, dun, there it is. Securinsbyandre.com. So you can book a time with me. And if you like to keep your crypto safe, okay, make sure you look at getting a Trezor wallet. Link is also on my website if you'd like to protect your cryptocurrencies from the evil that is governments. Um, you can get it there. Okay. Make sure. Oh yes. Next live is going to be Tuesday at 5 p.m. and Thursday 5 p.m. And as always, Saturdays and Sundays at 10 a.m. Central. So make sure you mark your calendars, and make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future.